Welcome to the Esther Bible Study. As believers, we are instructed to be faithful to God even in the face of death. But how do we teach that to our students? The book of Esther is the perfect place to start. Esther teaches us what it's like to face death and to trust God and to see God come through and not only saved her, but her people and gave them victory. The study on the book of Esther is geared for ages 7 and up and will take you 9 weekly lessons or 35 daily lessons to complete. The study begins by teaching the timeline, where you will introduce to your students the major characters and events of the book of Esther. After you teach them the timeline, then we will look more in depth at each point on the timeline throughout the lessons. The lessons are divided into 4 pages. The first 2 pages, we will read from the Bible and discuss what we've learned. They will stick figure each passage as they go through the study. And then there are lesson comprehension questions. Each of the lessons has a memory verse that they will go through. The third page on the lesson is a student drawing page in which your students will draw their favorite part of the lesson. And this will help you as a teacher to see what did your students draw out of that lesson. And then you will also have them review their memory verse again. The 4th page of the lesson is a review page. They will review the timeline and the last few points of that timeline to help them to continue to memorize the timeline, but also to help set the context for the coming lesson. This page, they will also review their memory verses again because we want to make sure that they embed the Word of God deeply into their hearts. Your teacher books will give you all you need to teach. It will give you notes for discussion, the stick figure drawings, and the answers to the review questions. Teacher books are a great way to be prepared for your lessons, and lesson preparation at Grapevine is simple and easy. So what will your students know at the end of their study of the book of Esther? The timeline for the book of Esther from memory. They'll be able to tell you facts about each character and event on that timeline. They will be able to recite 7 memory verses, and simply by opening their books and looking at the pictures, they will be able to retell you the entire story of the book of Esther. And we have seen this proven true over the 20 years we have seen Grapevine used throughout the world. But what do you need to get started? You will need a Bible, and we let you choose the version of your choice. You will need an Esther teacher book and an Esther student book for every student you're teaching. You will need colored pencils, a marker board and markers, and access to a Bible dictionary. Now, many of these things you probably already have in your classroom or at your house. So I would encourage you to order your study of the book of Esther today at our website, grapevinestudies.com, and help your students to have the courage to face those things in their life that could lead to their death or cause them danger, and to be like Esther, to be faithful even in those dangerous situations. I'm Diana from Grapevine Studies, where we help you grow lifelong disciples.